Hello coders, welcome back to the basic Python workshop. So in the previous video we understand what is Python and how it works, and in this video we are going to talk about features of Python. So let us start with saying Python is very easy to code. Python being a high level programming language, Python code is very easy to read and write. As we discussed, Python is a programming language that has relatively simple syntax, and this makes it an ideal choice for beginners who are just starting out in the field of programming. Say, for example, you are a scientist and you want to use a programming language for your daily mathematical calculation, for your scientific calculation, or for your algorithm testing. Python comes to the picture here. Even if you are a developer who is working with few other language and now want to work with and want to start with Python. So it's very simple, relatively simple to write and understand the Python code. And Python is the one of the simplest syntax that uses few line of code to accomplish a particular task. We can say Python is a versatile language, which means that you can use it for a wide variety of tasks and in different industries. Python is an object-oriented programming language. So yes, Python is a fully object-oriented programming language. Python supports all four pillars of OOP, which is abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, as well as polymorphism. Everything in Python is an object, like functions, classes, strings, even types are considered as an object in Python. Python is open source as well as free. Being a free and open source language, Python is available for everyone to use. It also has a huge and growing ecosystem with a variety of open source package and libraries. All modern versions of Python are copyrighted under GPL compatible license certified by the Open Source Initiative. By the way, Python logo is trademarked but allows for customization. Python is considered as a highly portable language. And when I say Python is portable, in the sense that the same code can be used on different machines. Suppose you write a code, Python code on a Mac, and if you want to run it on Windows or Linux later, you don't have to make any changes to it. As such, there is no need to write program multiple times for several platforms. Python supports GUI programming language. Using GUI programming, you can add interactive graphical user interfaces to your own programs. Python supports variety of GUI frameworks or toolkits. Tkinter is the de facto Python GUI programming framework. Python also supports a number of cross-platform solutions such as PyQt or WXPython that you can install as third-party library. Python comes with large standard libraries. These standard libraries are also known as modules, and we just need to import this module in our code file, in our script file to achieve the different functionalities over here. We have the modules like time module, system module, OS module, decimal module, regular expressions, CSV module, func tool module, CGI, socket, etc. Even Python programs can be modified without stopping. We have the library called reloading, which allows you to reload a loop or a function from the source before each iterations. And therefore, you can modify an already running code and add more details to it without losing any current progress. Python supports automatic memory management. The programmer has to manually allocate memory before it can be used by the program and release it when the program no longer needs to it. But in Python, memory management is automatic. Python automatically handles the allocation and deallocation of memory. Python optimizes memory utilizations by allocating the same object reference to a new variable if the object already exists with the same value, and this is why Python is called more memory efficient. No type declaration is one of the most important features of Python, mainly because Python is an interpreted language and there isn't really any need of having types. There is no type declarations in Python. There is no declaration of variables required in Python. which makes it quite easy. So in Python, variables do not have data. So in Python, variables do not have data types. Even it's not possible to declare the variables with the data type. We just have to think of the name of the variable and start using them. So again, in Python's variables do not have data type. Values do have data types. One of the most important feature is no compiling or linking. Python does not compile and link code. It's an interpreted language. The equivalent processes in Python are importing and byte compilation. Unlike Java, byte compilation is done automatically when needed rather than as a separate explicit step. Garbage collections. So as we know, garbage collection is the memory management technique used in programming language to automatically reclaim memory that is no longer accessible or in use by application. It helps prevent memory leaks, optimize memory usage, and ensure efficient memory allocation for the program. Python schedules garbage collection based upon a threshold of object allocation and object deallocation. When the number of allocations minus is the number of deallocation is greater than the threshold number, the garbage collector runs. Even Python has built-in interfaces for external services. We have the access of interpreter informations, and we do not have curly bracket to define the class or the functional block or any loop. So in other languages we have curly bracket, but in Python we have to take care of indentation. But we do not have curly bracket to denote the class or functional block. Python supports rapid application development. Being a concise and precise, the code is very shorter in comparison of Java and C Sharp. Your application goes to production very fast. Python supports classes, modules, exceptions, multi-threading, decorators, generators. We can create custom decorators also. And it is very easy to embed and extend Python code in C Sharp. In the next module, we will learn about industry acceptance of Python. Thank you so much for watching it.